move on to game two here with now Sandoval going up against. Oh, this will be Matt Manning. Let me update that there with Manning as the starter for the Tigers now. And I'm showing in this one the Angels just a slight favorite this time. Looks like $1.15. And the total here is 8.5.
Well, I mean, I do think the Angels are going to win the first one. So I think they're going to use that momentum and just slide right through this doubleheader, get the victory here again with Sandoval. He has been pitching better here as of late. He has that 4.16 overall ERA, but on the road right now, 3.55. Neither one of these two really allow the long ball. So it's kind of going to depend on, if they can limit their walks. I know this is, highly, insightful, saying if you limit your walks, you'll probably win. But Manning allows 5 base runners per 9 innings. So we just need to go ahead and keep those guys off the base paths here with Sandoval. So going to go ahead and take the Angels in game 2 as well.
Sandoval's gone under in 8 of his last 10 starts, which is, he's gone under in 8 of 10. The Angels have won 2 of those 10. So you can see what, not great run support. Now, over his last 4 starts, he does have a 5.24 ERA, but I'm going to look in that game, game 2 situation. I'm going to go under 8.5 here with Sandoval and Manning. I figure maybe some regulars will sit in game 2. It was suggested there.
Right.
So, Tucker Boys here today. Tyrone. I don't even know if we're, JD, I think, it is confusing, right? But I think the fact that we've seen them pitching the way it is now, the fact that the matchup is different from yesterday, I think that these managers have declared that this will be the pecking order of the starters today, because we are seeing different pitchers than we did yesterday with that same matchup that Mindy mentioned with Lorenzen and Sandoval. So, but again, I think here, in this situation, you're always going to want Ohtani, right, at $1.40. So you should specify Ohtani, right? Because if you end up with the other pitcher and you're taking action, you're going to be laying $1.40 and end up with Sandoval, who's $1.15 pitcher, probably against either opponent in this situation. I think the Tigers' opponent is inconsequential Tigers as an opponent, inconsequential to the line for the most part, except when Ohtani's pitching in this situation. So again, what I always do is I like to pick my pitcher, because 90 to 95% of the time, any pitching change is going to be a downgrade. You rarely have an upgrade in starting pitching. So when I'm specifying a good pitcher, I specify my starter. If it's a guy that sometimes gets an opener, or he's a mediocre pitcher, a journeyman pitcher maybe, or a spot starter, then sometimes I just want action. So I think you always want to specify your pitchers when it's a top notch, A or B level pitcher. Solo on the under. I hope I'm getting these right, Mindy. This one's just kind of this game. I know there were 2 games, so I hope I don't have any of them wrong. That's all I'm saying.
No. I mean, I like Sandoval versus Lorenzen. So I mean, again, I feel like I really like Ohtani versus Lorenzen. So I mean, for me, either way, I was probably going to be good with it. But yes, I understand what you're talking about notating your pitching, your starting.
And we'll just mention, Ohtani has been fighting through a finger injury, a nail, a problem with his nail in the pitch, that has caused him to be removed from some games. It doesn't seem to affect his pitching until it becomes uncomfortable, and then he's just come out of the game. So there must be something to that. All right, Mindy on the Angels in game 2. I'm on the under.